Yeah, good morning, guys. Looks like the official kidding season has begun. So twins there, that bigger kid there was from the unofficial kidding season. I don't know if you ever had that happen. We do occasionally, and that's not her kid. I hear his mom back here bawling for him, but it started, and looks like could be a storm rolling in here today, but they got as much protection here as they would anywhere. I don't like having a barn really for them to get in or something. They all just want to crowd in there, and somebody gets laid on and then somebody dies. So really this is my preferred method of kidding a large group, kidding or lambing. We got sheep in here also. I'm sure there'll be some that started now. I think the dog's excited, don't you? Yeah, it looks like a set of triplets under the big cedar tree here. That's a good place if it comes a rain or something. That's really as good as any barn we'd have. Perfect. And here's another set just across from the dogs, checking them out. Of course, they like the afterbirth. That's kind of an added bonus to them when they're guarding some of these newborns. And they're under a big hedge tree there. There's a creek that runs through this property. Most of the grass there, the forage, is on the other side of the creek. And hopefully, sometimes you'll get some caught on one side or the other. If we get a big rain, the creek will rise, and so we try to watch that. If we think a big rain's coming, we can come down here and push everybody over to one side or the other that doesn't have a kid on this side. Well, I just made a quick sashay around and everybody looks okay, but now that the storm's rolling in and I'm going to get wet. And I prefer the protection of the shop over one of those big cedar trees myself. I wish I could do the same for them, but there's way too many, so I'll have to make do. Okay, we had several inches of rain since I began this video. Came back down here. I'm going to have to move this one. Look how close she is to that water. It's about to come out of the bank, so we got a couple inches more since it's been up this high. I'll move him up ahead, and looks like one didn't make it, but that's kind of how it goes. Yeah, looks like these that's under the tree, they're going to be okay. The mom just went around to the back side, but she's not left yet. I better go check some others. Here's the one I just moved up here. His mom's just down there. She'll be up as soon as I leave. Yeah, there's a set of triplets on the other side of that creek. I'll have to go around the other side, move them up on higher ground. I don't know why she wants to be underneath that cedar tree, but the water's coming up and she might move them out of there. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll go around there. This mama wants to stay by the dead one. I'm going to take him away, and I moved her other kid up there underneath the tree. I don't know why she wants to stay by this one. Now there's a ewe that had a lamb. She's got him up on higher ground there. She'll be okay. The goat over there, and I think they're going to be alright too. They're up kind of where used to be an old brush pile there and some dirt piled up. Yeah, the water come over the bank and it's a couple feet deep there, and there were some kids on the other side. That black Nanny is the mother. I snatched him up. Got him over here. I'm going to put him underneath the tree here with bunch of these other guys, and they'll go to ball, and she'll probably come over here and find them okay. There's the brown one and the black one. I just put them up there where it's kind of nice and dry. Water doesn't get up there. Here comes that black nanny. She'll come on across. That's pretty deep there. It's probably over, up to her belly, but she can make it. She knows where her babies are now, I think. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We've had a lot of rain, and then today, this other probably got 3 inches here since I was here this morning. Okay, I drove out in there. It's really too deep for me to take the four-wheeler probably out in there. I don't know. I could try it, or I'm just gonna walk out in there. There's some back there underneath those walnut trees. It's trying to get out of the rain probably. And there's some over in there. I don't know if any of those got kids. I don't see any new kids or lambs over there. But they're gonna be there a while. This won't stay up a whole long time. It usually goes down pretty quick. But I'll give it another try here. Well, here's one. I'll pick him up. There's the mom. They got a couple twins back there that's probably just born a few minutes ago. Oh, they're triplets. I think that's the set I seen from over there across the river. Alright, I'm gonna get you. Alright, I'll put them there underneath the tree in a pile. And I'll see if I can go get the nannies out of there. They can get out. I think one's coming right now, actually. Maybe they both are. Comes a couple of them running this way. We'll see. There she goes. I got her out of underneath this tree. Now you can see how deep this water is. There's that on the four-wheeler. Almost up to the steps right here coming through. It'd be over the top of those kids now. Well, it took a little bit of doing, but I got these reunited with their mom up here on dry ground. Travis came by. He was checking on taking care of some other issues to do with the high water. And so we moved all those other nannies that were up underneath the trees and everything, got them out of there so they wouldn't decide to start kidding there. There weren't any of them with kids, and there's another nanny I gotta go look for to reunite with another kid. And then I think he's got a set of twins that were down there in the flood water to reunite with another nanny. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, there's a couple there that's up on some higher ground. There's really no getting to them now. That's probably 5 foot deep. There's a ditch right through there between us and them, full of water. They can probably climb up on top of that brush pile. This might actually be going down, hopefully sometime soon here. Maybe at least not get any higher than it is right now. I really can't see for sure if she's got a kid or not. I don't see one in there, but I can hear something. Well, my phone went dead there. Sorry about that, guys. This is a couple of the kids that you saw me put up here, and there's a mom. She come over to them. They're doing okay. It's been about 2 hours. Look, I don't know if you can tell, but this is where the water was way up here in this grass, and I brought those 2 kids from. But now it's down, at least within the banks of the creek. It's still running way higher than it normally would be. It's probably, what you're looking at there is probably 5 or 6 foot deep, which normally it's 6 inches deep a lot of times, a foot deep. But it's went down pretty quick, just about as quick as it came up. We'll see what else is going on here now. Well, here's some that we did save. There's set of triplets belong to that brown and black and white nanny. And, well, there's the one. She had, I think she had the kid that was dead there, but we got the other one out, and she got paired back up with that one. So that's a success story. There's a lamb with that's a ewe lamb with a lamb on her. And here we have another nanny. We picked them. I don't know if I showed you those. I picked them up out of the water was up to their belly on them, and I put them up here on drier land, and she's got them now, and they're gonna be okay. So you know, it's just one of them years. Maybe you've been better off getting in March. You know, we had good weather, and now we've had storms for our first few days of getting a lambing season. But you know, you can't plan for a once in 20 year kind of a rain event. This is quite a bit of rain, more than I remember for quite some time, and I'm sure we lost kids that we don't even know were born. Got swept away or drowned and staying in the water as they were born. The nannies were doing their best to get underneath these trees and things, but the trees were kind of down here by the creek. So, you do what you can. It's just part of the business. Can't plan for catastrophe. But honestly, we didn't do too bad. I don't know if it's over yet. We'll see. There's a nanny that's standing there, kind of like she lost some kids in the creek here. Be my guess. I don't see any kids around. It's on the other side. I'm not going to go around the section there to get in to her. I'll check tomorrow, but it might be somebody we could use to make an adoption on or something there. I'm not sure, but it's highly unlikely she's got any kids over there now. So see, you're looking at now, that was all underwater. That's where I was on the four-wheeler picking up those other kids where I didn't think I could even drive, and that's water's all went back now within its banks. So it doesn't stay up too long, but just long enough to cause problems. During the summertime, it's hitting much more than a small trickle, and not even that in most of it. Maybe just little pools of water that they could get a drink out of. There's some that was just born. At least they're smart enough to have them up here on dry ground. This is another one that I picked it up out of the water, and I was pretty sure that's its mother. I'm not 100%, but I'm probably 99% sure. We ended up catching her and bringing her up here, putting her in a pen with her kid there, and then we got this other kid. He was a preemie from a couple of days ago that we're going to try to make an adoption on that. We give him some milk out of her, tubed it down him. We'll see how that goes. If he even, makes it, I don't know. He's not doing very good. But see, the water came up, got inside our barn even. It just came down through the drive so quick it couldn't get away. So it comes in here. We have a drain over there, but it just couldn't get out there fast enough and went through our door there and into the barn. So I just looked at my weather app and it says we had over 3 inches here in just a few hours. That was on top of I don't know what, 8 to 10 inches that we've had in well, I don't know, the past 4 days probably, maybe 5. So yeah, it was just all runoff. But you know, that's kind of the way it goes once in a while. You can't plan for disaster, but I don't know. Sun's supposed to shine tomorrow. Things will be better.